Well, hello everybody. Um, I'm just making sure the stream is working. Didn't get a response from David this morning, so I'm starting without him. I went back to a really old setup here, so we'll see how well it works. I did tech audio, and I do have audio on the stream and whatnot. So hope everyone's doing well this morning. Um, Yeah, so this is my old OBS studio, so we'll see how well I can operate it. It's been a while. Normally David does the switching, so um, yeah. So hopefully everyone is doing well. Uh, not a ton in the news today or anything. So Bamboo released their new 2.5, and they've already patched it of their slicer. I tried it, and one of the new features I really like when you're importing a slice file like a 3MF that has multicolor in it, um, you can choose during the import, which it wasn't doing with the old version I had. Um, but you can override the color settings so that it matches what you have in your like AMS. So I thought that was pretty cool. Um, Let me see if I can do the screen share. Oh, look at that. All right. Yeah. They added a couple other features. You can check on your humidity on your AMS2 and AMS HT, which I don't have either of, which is interesting. And then they optimized if you're mixing PETG and PLA for support so that you have cleaner um, uh, cleaner supports when you pull easier to pull off. They've kind of optimized that. That's one of the things they fixed in the patch. Um, but you can adjust the interface layer, and then they made it so it's a little bit cleaner when it's doing the wipe tower. They always have to put the different material, and you can see it wasn't sticking there, so they fixed that up a bit. There was something else. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about here. When you bring in your model with multiple colors, you can, let's say it was designed with like 10 colors and you only have four. It's really easy to override them to what is actually in your AMS. Um, so I would think that if they're adding this, this will probably go to the open source and you'll see it. If it's not already, it'll be coming to like Creality Slicer or one of the other ones. Probably Orca would probably add it fairly quickly because this is a very handy feature when you're importing 3MFs. um, I was always having to go in and kind of tweak it after the fact, but yeah. Mesh subdivision. You can smooth the model now a bit more, which is kind of cool. Uh, I know that I always kind of found it annoying when you're in, let's say, Tinkercad, and it gives you a lower poly count, and so you get the more blocky look. You can now fix that, so that's kind of neat. So that's just kind of a quick overview. Not everyone here uses Bamboo Slicer, but I'm sure these features, because Bamboo contributes to the open source release, I'm sure these will be coming to Orca or one of the other ones sooner than later. Um, hey Gary, what else is new with you guys? Anything? Let me switch back to. David is not here this morning. Um, but yeah, so you just got me. I do have my thing in the background. Let me just look at something here. I could probably close. I had Video Ninja open, but I'm not actually using it, so I can probably close it. But that's okay. I can do that after. Yeah, so just me this morning. Um, I need to reassemble my small Delta gluing extruder. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we still have the big Delta at work, but we honestly rarely use it anymore. The Core XY printers are just so quick now. Um, I do love watching a Delta print. It's just kind of mesmerizing with the arm going back and forth and everything. So, yeah, Deltas are cool for sure. It's been a while since we've used that one, but yeah. Other than that, we have our 3D printing workshop coming up for teachers in our school district that we're running. And so I've been cleaning up the slideshow for that and adding the new printer. The workshop will have the K2 with the combo. And so, yeah, I think those are going to be great printers out in the schools for everyone. I need to make a new base for my coffee maker, but it'll use makerspace for exercise. Yeah, that reminds me. Today I'm replacing the seal set on our coffee maker. I ordered all the parts, and for $30 you can repair it, or $300 you can buy a new one. So I'm doing the repair. So yeah. Other than that, Ray, what have you been up to? You got anything new and exciting printing out there? Oh, it's my wife has one of the espresso machines, the D long or D something. Um, one of the seals went and it was leaking inside, so I ordered parts and you can get a whole seal kit, and I got a new pump mechanism for it too. That's normally what fails on it, so that's where it was kind of wet. So I gambled and ordered that piece as well. So yeah, gonna get that all resealed and fixed up today so that she can have her espressos in the morning. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but got to keep the wife drinking her coffee. Yeah. Automatic espresso maker, but yeah, this one's not on. This one's just like you do your grind, you fill the espresso cup, you lock it in, and then it makes either two small ones or one one cup, and then you can add water, and it's just regular coffee too if you do it that way. But yeah, it's not the ones with the disposable things. It's actually you grind to your favorite, and then put it in the espresso cup and whatnot. So it has a little steamer on the side too, but I don't think they ever use the steamer. I think what happened was it wasn't descaled enough and it wrecked the one pump. So yeah, it's all good. Those things happen. Um, what else? So we talked about the Bamboo release. And then the title today, 3D printed food. So we've all seen the 3D printed chocolate and whatnot. There's been lots of there's some machines you can buy now that will do it, and and whatnot. Well, these researchers have been experimenting with 3D printed meals and food and whatnot. And so let me go to my screen share. And yeah, here's some 3D printed food. So this is a 6-year experiment. They tried quiche and pizza and pie, and laser cooked. So here's what they did. They started with like layers, and then they've kind of progressed to layers with different fillings. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. And I mean, I don't know. Is there any other pictures? No. But I gotta say that for 3D printed laser cooked, that looks pretty darn good. I don't know if I'd have PLA cookies, PLA cookie cutters, one time use maybe, but I thought that was pretty cool. I always like it when there's like a sort of a unique twist on stuff. I know there's some places that will do, when you get fancy coffee and they've done like a leaf on the top and whatnot. There's a few places that will do like your corporate logo on top or something, like if you have an event and whatnot. So I thought that was kind of neat. But yeah, I mean, it kind of looks almost appetizing. Like it's going to be better than like, I don't know, cafeteria food. But yeah, I would try it for sure, 100%. Would you guys try it? I'd definitely try that. Yeah. So yeah, those were the big ones I had for today. Do you guys have any other stories or stuff that coming up? I know there's been a few releases of printers out there. Elegoo has a couple that just came out like a couple days ago. I haven't really been following the reviews on them, so I don't know if they're any good. But yeah, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how things progress with all the new stuff. Prusa did just drop the price on their tool changer. So if anyone is buying a tool changer, I think with all the competition of multicolor out there, and the new Snapmaker and whatnot, I mean, they only dropped it $200, so which is what their old sale price was. So it's like, I mean, if they dropped it like $1,000, well, that now we're talking a little more attractive. But yeah, they're all the really super high end ones are still in the 3,000 range, and then everyone else is the race to the bottom with multicolor. So we're in the $400 to $700 ranges kind of thing. Nope, just waiting to hear more reviews on Snapmaker long term. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how all the mechanisms last in the Snapmaker, because it's one of those things. Like, I haven't looked. Gary, have you seen? Are the replacement parts, like for a tool head and whatnot, are they reasonable, or is it like outrageous? I mean, the printer itself is pretty good, but the size of that other one is bigger than a Snapmaker, I do believe. But yeah, I haven't really looked. Let's look, shall we? Snapmaker. Snapmaker All right, we'll switch to screen share. All right, so there's the Snapmaker. Oh, it's still on pre-order. So, I mean, you can't even get it yet. So it'll be interesting to see what these tool heads um, cost parts wise. Because I mean, if you can't even get it yet, they're not going to list the parts anywhere. Like, let's see, pre-order top, specification and parts. 270 by 270 by 270, and the Prusa XL is 360 by 360 by 360. So the Prusa XL is definitely bigger, but I would say that this one would more align with the Prusa Core L, I would say, rather than the XL. I would like to know what those tool heads cost. Like, you know, tool heads. So that, yeah, because I mean, the modules, like, it'd have to be pretty reasonable, I'd hope. I can't afford it either. Yeah, the Core L and the Core, I would say it would line up with this, but this one's, what's the price on it? Where's the pre-order? 849. See, the 849 US and the Prusa L. Oh, come on, 3D printers. So yeah, see that, but the Core One, it's not a tool changer unless you buy the upgrade kit. So it's $1,800, and then you'd have to get the index um, upgrade kit. And so the index upgrade kit is like, I don't know if they list it. Do they list it on their site yet? No, I think it's like another $500. So it's like 1,800 plus 500. Like, that's getting pretty pricey at that point. So yeah, yeah. So that's even more out of, like, if the Snapmaker at 849 is out of your price range, the other one for almost $2,000, maybe 2,500, is definitely out of my price range as well. So, yeah. But this, I mean, for a tool changer, that's pretty impressive. I've gotta bet that everyone else in their dog is going to be um, doing either an index type changer or something in the next year. That's going to be the next big trend, I would say. Oh yeah, I would. The Prusas are always built well. There's no contest there. They are definitely built quite well. So that's not an issue. But your bamboos are built well too, and your Creality are built well now. Like, they've really, everyone has realized they have to up their game. I think Snapmaker, the big thing was they were trying to do all in one for a long time, right? We just opened our SnapMaker yesterday. Haven't even really had a look at it yet. Okay, well, let us know. Ray will keep us informed on the SnapMaker. So I assume you guys were on the initial Kickstarter before the pre-orders to get it. So that's cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to drop until like March at the earliest for the pre-orders, and then it'll go streamlined. Where is your the makerspace you use? Just out of curiosity. Yeah. Well, you guys are kind of busy. You might have had it for a month, but it's one of those things you can't always get to it, right? It's you actually got work to do too. Way north. Is that like are we talking like Grand Prairie north? Are we talking uh way up in Fort McMurray north? Oh, Calgary North Calgary. That's not north. That's just Calgary. I mean, it's north of me, but up the street from you, Ray. Okay, excellent. Yeah, you the libraries have some stuff here in Lethbridge and whatnot. Um, I'm not aware of a full-on makerspace here, though. Um, yeah, that would be a nice thing for people to have, especially to have some guidance if you're new and whatnot. So nice, cool. Yeah, I get up to Calgary quite a bit. Maybe I'll have to check that out. I have to pick up my son. He'll be coming in a couple. I think is it next week or the week after? It's I think it's that family week. He's flying in, so maybe I'll head up there and take a look and see what they got. Other than that, I don't have a lot going on today with news, and like I said, um, I haven't had a chance to put around with this one. Wonder if I can get a good camera on that. Let's see if I can get. I don't know if this will work. Let me see. Do I even have that camera? Ooh, I do. Huh. I want to see if I can show off the. See how the head moves up and down? So I've got. Let's go back to my full screen. I wasn't prepared to do that. Yeah, I've got the multicolor working on it, but I haven't tried it since I fixed my retraction issue. And then I have to do the calibration between the two heads. So do two prints, different colors each layer, and see how they align, and then adjust them. So I haven't quite done that. I did have the settings from the previous CloudOS config that I used, so I don't think it'll be too far off. Everything else has been pretty good. I haven't had to really tweak it. Just the Z offset with all my mucking around. That was the biggest thing I had to do with this thing. So yeah, other than that, yeah, we got the printing workshop coming up, and yeah, I don't think there's any other huge events coming up. I think we will try to do another printing workshop in May for teachers. So we'll get a few more printers out there. We do about 24, 25 printers per workshop. So we're getting a decent amount. I think we have close to 300 plus printers out there now. So really getting a good uptake on 3D printing in the schools. So yeah. Well, I will have to. I don't know if I have your email. Are you in our Discord, Gary? Because if you're in our Discord, even on the open side, then I can message you. So feel free to go and head there. I can put it in what our Discord is. Let's see if I can put it in. General is locked. Why is General edit channel? Can I fix that? How do I unlock it? Permissions. Unprivate. Save. Oh, we said we were going to unprivate it. There we go. All right. And let's see. Pause invite. Here's all out. Create one. Invite. How do I invite? Okay, well, yeah, send me a message, and send me a message. You can even email info@3dmakeit.ca, and then I can add you to our Discord too. Since we're opening that back up for everyone, I just haven't figured out how to get the link, the invites, invite code. Create one. I don't know what your handle would be on Discord, so I'll have to figure it out. But I think I've opened it up. It's no longer private. So you can try going on Discord and look for 3D Make It on there. It'll have our logo and everything. So feel free. Yeah, I think this is going to be a short one today because there wasn't a ton of news. It's a little hard when you don't have the banter back and forth with David and I, because he has always some really good stuff that I haven't seen that he brings up. So it's always why it's a good collab to have the two people. And it was short notice. I didn't realize David wasn't going to be here today, and so otherwise I would have seen it and sent you an invite, Ray, and got you on. But it's all good. Hopefully David is doing well, and everything. And I think we're gonna call her a show today, gentlemen. Thank you for joining in the chat. A little shorter one today, but yeah, so we got 3D printed food, and I like I said, I would definitely try it. So and I will take you up on the tour of the makerspace, because it probably would make me jealous. So all right, I will see you all next time. Bye.